Hey guys, welcome back to the Kinwoven Home channel. My name is Sharrah, in the event that you don't know that already. We have gotten off to a great start this year with some awesome new content. Thank you to Better Homes and Gardens for sponsoring today's video. Make sure that you guys stay tuned to the end of this video where I'm gonna show you a sneak peek at a set that I designed for People Magazine's online talk show. It is called People Now, and they asked me to come and redesign their set for the whole year. So I want you guys to see it, so stay tuned to the end. And today we're gonna be focusing on something that this channel has talked a lot about, and that is design styles. Design styles are a really tricky reality in life, trying to figure out what your style is, and then trying to figure out how to go and buy that style and make sure you select the right things that are cohesive with that style, and then how to implement it in your home. It's a whole process. For those of you that have been following for a while, you probably know that we did a series last year. We covered most of the design styles in one video, and then we went through each of those design styles individually and kind of did a little breakdown of what to be looking for when you're shopping for that style. If you guys do not know your design style yet, I'm gonna link an awesome quiz that we created below, and it'll help you guys understand if you are one specific style. Sometimes they're kind of a mixture of a couple different ones. I myself am not just one style, so that's okay. But that'll kind of give you some phrases and some names to kind of identify with for your style. And then you can come back in this video, you'll watch it again, it'll make a whole lot more sense. For those of you that do know your design style, leave me a comment below and tell me what your style or styles might be. Okay, are you guys ready to get into this video? Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you guys should do once you discover and find out what design style you tested as, you need to start being more aware and keeping your eyes open and looking around for different characteristics about your style. And in the process, start to learn and teach yourself what your style is made up of. So, you know when you get a new car, let's say it's a Mini Cooper. This happened to me when I had my Mini Cooper. I thought it was the cutest car, and as soon as I got it, I started noticing that everyone in the world has a white Mini Cooper. That's because I was more aware of it, and I saw it on the street all the time. Before I got that Mini Cooper, I did not see Mini Coopers ever. I mean, sometimes, but it was not as obvious. So once you guys are aware of the thing that you are drawn towards or that you can kind of claim as your own style, you'll be surprised at how you'll be in a restaurant and you'll start to notice, oh, this is kind of like a mid-century style, or oh, that person's house is kind of farmhouse. I recommend that you guys go on Pinterest or look through magazines. You can start searching the actual design style word that you test as. That will start pulling up pictures of living rooms in that style. When you start pinning those things, start to notice what about those photos is similar. Is it the textures? Is it the types of fabrics that are used in the curtains or the rugs or the throw pillows? You'll start to notice that some of those photos will have similar wood stains or wood colors. If you go to Pinterest, you guys can actually check out, I have all different types of boards that are specific to the different design styles. So you can go follow, you know, the boho board or the farmhouse board or the Scandinavian board. And I've got all kinds of photos pinned there so you guys can kind of get a good understanding of what the accurate pictures are that associate with that exact design style. So start to teach yourself, become more aware, and then that'll make it a lot easier for the next coming steps. The second thing you guys should try to set aside time to do is to establish a color palette. Try to limit yourself to 3 different colors. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I've broken this down with some percentages to make it real simple for everyone that likes numbers out there like me. Just makes it easier sometimes. 60% of your home should be one similar color. I recommend neutrals, whether it's a wall color, your curtain color. 30% is a secondary color. For my house, it's kind of this cognac wood color, whether that comes up in the flooring. You guys have seen our leather sofas that we have in the living room. You can even bring that in art in certain areas. And then 10% is the accent color. Now this can be brought in through any finishes or hardware that you guys use. So for me, it was black. A lot of our hardware, we opted for a black color, or the frames on a lot of our artwork was black. And you can also sprinkle in another accent color throughout the season. So for spring, I'm kind of bringing in more of a sage color. Obviously, a great way to bring in that accent is through actual live plants, which I do, but then also any pots or different vases or just little touches, but it's very, very light. You just don't want to have a trillion different types of colors unless your style is boho, and that's the one design style you guys can get crazy with color. So Depending on what your design style is, break it down by that mathematical equation, and you should end up with something really beautiful. Number 3, eliminate what doesn't serve you anymore. So now that you kind of know what you're looking for, you know what your design style is, you know what makes up that design style, now with new eyes, look around your house and be honest about the things that don't really fit that style, or they may not fit the style, but they bring you joy. Great, keep it. Maybe there's a way to repurpose it, or maybe you just find a way to bring that item into your home and make it feel kind of eclectic, which I fully support and think that's a great idea. In the event that it doesn't bring you joy and it also is something that does not fit your style, write it down and put it on a list of things that you want to either sell, repurpose, or just donate and get rid of. I think it's really easy day to day. You just get used to the stuff that you have. Even if it's stuff that isn't necessarily hand-me-downs, maybe it's stuff you used to like at one time that you bought that you thought was awesome. Giving it a good look and identifying if it's really something that you like or that fits the style you're going for. Those are the small things that are really going to get in the way of your home feeling cohesive. So those are the things you kind of want to pay attention to, and make a list of the things that, hey, one day, maybe not all at once, but one day I'd like to replace this particular sofa, or maybe it's a coffee table, or maybe it's some decor pieces. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into number 4 because it kind of is a part of number 3, and that is to add in your style little by little. I don't necessarily encourage you to go buy all brand new stuff all at once unless you can financially afford that. It's also more fun when you do it in stages and not all at once. I was just posted on Instagram the other day. We had one sofa in here when we did our Christmas thing because we wanted more room for the Christmas tree. And now we brought in the second sofa, so we have 2 sofas again, and I kind of miss the crammed, awkward laying around with Tyler on one sofa, because as annoying as it was to have one sofa and it to be really small, my husband's 6'4", it was kind of funny and silly, and I kind of miss having one sofa. I want to get rid of the other sofa and just have one instead of 2. So it's things like that, like enjoy the process. Don't just try to rush into getting everything brand new, but also just be intentional about what are things that you can truly invest in right now. Maybe it's not a new sofa, maybe it's a new rug that you can find at a thrift store, or maybe it's a chair that someone donates, or maybe it's just pillows. Those are things to kind of be aware of, be mindful of your budget, and then once you do hit your savings goal where it's like, hey, now I can afford to go out and get that sofa, you have something in mind, you kind of know what you need, and you're not gonna be panicked when it does come time to execute and bring these new pieces into your home. Now, for those of you that want to do a deep dive into your style to really understand what it is, we actually did do a design sessions on this. My mom and I, we teamed up in this episode. It was really fun. And we actually showed you in a furniture store what each style kind of looked like. And we talked about combining styles and how to pull big pieces and little pieces of furniture together to make a living room setup look cohesive in different design style types. And I think that was the one that actually Tyler was challenged. He was our little guinea pig, so it's a really funny episode. I'll link it below for you guys to check out. Are you guys ready to see how I redesigned the set for People Magazine's show? If you guys want to check out any of the furniture that I used in this set, go ahead and click the link below, check out their website. And also, if you guys want to check out the interview, they actually interviewed me about what I did and some decorating tips. So if you want to see that, I'll link it below. Okay, check this out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video helped you guys figure out your next step. Once you know your design style, what do you do? And you have a little project this weekend, some homework to work on. And I am confident it's gonna help you guys in your journey of making your homes more beautiful and more homey. So I'm excited to hear how these tips help you guys. Don't forget to answer the question of the video and let me know what your design style is. And anything else? Oh, go follow on Instagram because we do all kinds of stuff over there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you next week. If you haven't thumbs up this video and hit subscribe, you know what to do. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.